lucky you. You get to see me without makeup. Happy Women's Day, everyone! My newsfeed was absolutely blowing up with female pride on Wednesday. Good job, ladies. And you know what? That is great. Give yourselves a round of applause. I mean, come on, women have a ton of victories to celebrate from both the past and the present. But it's no secret that we're still a long way from reaching perfection despite all the progress we've made. Which is why I have a special message for all of my lovely ladies out there about one of our biggest downfalls. Yes, that's right, vanity. Vanity is defined as excessive pride or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements. Synonyms include conceit, self-love, narcissism, self-absorption, etc., etc. Guilty. Now obviously vanity is nothing new. In fact, I was inspired to make this video because God had me look up a passage in Isaiah. Now in chapter 3, the Bible talks about the destruction that would come on the women of Zion because of how absorbed they had become in their own appearance. This is actually the verse I was shown. Instead of fragrance, there will be a stench. Instead of a sash, a rope. Instead of well-dressed hair, baldness. Instead of fine clothing, sackcloth. Instead of beauty, branding. Ew. Since before the Bible was completed, women had already been falling into the trap of becoming vain. And the biggest problem here that I'm trying to pinpoint is that appearance can become an idol. When we become absorbed with trying to achieve perfection, or getting that extra 100 likes, or turning heads as we're walking down the street, we are purposely drawing attention to ourselves rather than to God. We were not created to be ogled at. And don't get me wrong, it's not that you can't put effort into your appearance or take some compliments. That's not right either. I mean, Song of Solomon is literally filled with words of affirmation for a beautiful woman. That charmer. Ain't nothing wrong with your man wanting to describe just how beautiful you are to him. Come on, we were created by a master designer. Hashtag flawless. But the second you start valuing admiration from men, from followers on social media, or even from yourself, more than the admiration of God for you as his beloved daughter, that's where things start to become dangerous. So just put down the makeup, let down your hair, and praise God for designing you exactly how he wanted you to be. He knitted you in your mother's womb. A little creepy, I'll admit, but wow. Now here's the kicker. Satan has added a few more tricks to his repertoire in the past couple years. It's called the self-love movement. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Hashtags. Men and women alike are finally rising up and accepting themselves just as they were created rather than trying to fit some socially acceptable norm. Skinny, fat, strong, weak, happy, sad, everyone just cherishing each other as is. How beautiful is that? But even something that good can and has been distorted into something that has bred pride. It's turned into vanity. You don't need jewelry and makeup to be vain. You can do it in your most natural state just by worshiping what God created rather than him as the creator. We're even warned in 2 Timothy 3, 1 and 2, that there will be terrible times in the last days, that people will become lovers of self. Spooky. So ladies and gentlemen, let's turn our culture away from the self-love movement and redirect it to a God-love movement. You want some crackers with that cheese? Okay, I get it. It sounds like a Hallmark card. But that's what we're called to do. We are called to be ambassadors to his greatness. Not our own, his. So the next time you reach for that selfie stick, think about your intentions behind the picture you're about to take, or the outfit you're about to wear, or the messy bun that you're about to pile on top of your head. Remember, we are pots of clay, works of art. And whether you're a Monet or a Rembrandt, you were beautifully and wonderfully made. So go ahead and thank your painter. And remember kids, there's no gain in being vain. Okay, I'll stop. God bless everyone.